How's everybody doing out there? Thank you so much for joining us on episode 10 of the Talent Show powered by TTEC. I'm your host today, Jennifer Nelson. Every other Thursday at noon Eastern, we focus on TTEC's most valuable asset, its talent, the people and the community players behind the scenes who bring the skills, the drive, the life to TTEC. After all, people are at the heart of how we provide the human experience elevated. This week, you all are in for a unique treat. You know we have amazing talent here at TTEC. Now you're going to get to meet one of our community partners that help bring the talent to TTEC. That being said, let's hear a little bit from everyone out there. I want you to drop a message in the comments. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Are you in your living room? Are you sitting out by the beach? Because we're getting closer to summer, at least here in the United States. Where are you watching from? I'd love to hear from everybody. And I'm going to pop over here so I can see. Thank you. And if nothing else, thank you so much for joining us, spending a little time with us today. I hope that everybody is having an amazing Thursday and looking forward to going into the weekend. So please don't forget, drop your comments below. Where are you watching from? I'd love to know where you are in the world. I'm starting to enjoy the warmer weather here in sunny South Florida. And yeah, it's starting to turn. I'm looking forward to the beach, looking forward to maybe getting out my swimmies and my floaties out in the water. Great. I'm seeing the comments come in now. Hi, Pamela. Thanks for joining us from Memphis. Hello, Paulo from Brazil. Thank you for joining. I love somebody who's watching from their bedroom. I got you. I'm in my office. I'm watching here, working and watching. Good job. Good job keeping up production. I appreciate that. From India, from Temple, Texas, from Canada, from Tampa. Vicky, if you're joining in from Canada, I hope you saw our last show with Savita and Nikki from Canada operations. So if not, to check in with TTEC on LinkedIn and check out their show. It's really great about what you guys are doing up there in Canada. So we have a very, very special show, as I talked about. We're actually kicking off a month of service at TTEC with today's discussion to celebrate National Military Appreciation Month here in the United States. But we'll have a couple things where we'll talk about service. So guys, those of you that are international, stay tuned. You'll enjoy the show. So officially recognized by Congress in 1999, the National Military Appreciation Month includes several key dates pertaining to the U.S. military. I'm a veteran myself, and I didn't know half of the dates, so maybe my fellow Americans will get a little education with this. Starting off on the 1st of May with Loyalty Day. That's all about celebrating who we are as American and dedicating ourselves to the ideals of America. Interesting to know. May have been a fun federal holiday if they decided on that. We also had May 7th, Military Spouse Appreciation Day, and we send out a great little message to all of our military spouse partners. Love working with them. VE Day, that actually celebrated the end of World War II in Europe, and our UK partners celebrate that with us. Armed Forces Day, that's coming up on the 15th, and most notably, Memorial Day. And I say all this because I learned something, and maybe my fellow Americans are learning a little something, but also because TTEC has partnered with the National Chamber Foundation to support a multi-year commitment to hire over 500,000 veterans and military spouses. Specifically, our community partnerships, like we're going to talk with Alicia from US Vets, is a big part of our dedication to our 1,000 veteran hiring pledge. So without much more ado, let's learn a little bit more about veteran, or I'm going to turn it over to you to learn a little bit more about our Veterans Initiative as the link is dropped in the comments that talks all about veterans at TTEC. And we're going to bring Alicia onto the show in just 1 second. As a little bit of teaser of who she is, she's been with US Vets for over 2 years. She started as a case manager and then moved into the Veteran Talent Specialist role within the Career Development Initiative. So let's bring her onto the show. I'm very excited to get her out there and show her off what great partnerships can be. Yay, you're here. Hello. Hello.
Hey, Jen, how are you? I'm ready. I kept myself muted.
Good.
Hi.
Well, that's always the first start. So I know, Alicia, that I just scraped the surface with your introduction. Would you take a moment and tell us a little more about you and your role with U.S. Vets?
Of course. Thank you so much for having me on. I'm so glad to be here. But yes, my name is Alicia. I get to work with U.S. Vets, and I am the Veteran Talent Specialist here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And it's been really awesome being able to just serve veterans in this capacity. And just our main goal is to help veterans find gainful employment and advance in their career. And I love that we believe that lack of income should not stand in the way of a veteran being able to get the role and the position that they really want to get. So I love to be able to help out with any way we can, with funding and things like that. So that's my main role.
Awesome. And I see in the comments, Renee Lucha Lemus says that he's in the Norfolk area and retiring. Drop it in the comments and let us know if you're a veteran or associated or maybe a military spouse member, because Alicia may be able to connect you with somebody closer to the East Coast, because you're a nationwide organization on top of just you working in Vegas.
Just we have 7 different places, or in different states. So yes.
So that's another reason why we love to highlight U.S. Vets, because we appreciate national partnerships, because we want to help everybody across the United States as they are transitioning veteran families. Okay, so we're going to get another question for everybody out there. I'm trying to keep you guys on your toes today, trying to keep you engaged. This is TTEC appreciates service, or service at TTEC. So I want to ask you a question about service in your organization, in your lives. And this is out to everybody in the audience. Personally, service provides me purpose in life and work. And that's reflective of me joining the military. It's always having a mission here to help people gain jobs in talent acquisition marketing, and then with our 1,000 veteran pledge. So the question to everybody out in the audience, and one that I'll throw to Alicia as well, how important is a component of service in your work? Is it something you have to have? Is it something nice to have? Is it not related to you at work? And I'd love to hear your thoughts and your opinions. So drop them in the comments as we move on to talking to Alicia about that. So now that I've teed you up, do you see service at the core of what U.S. Vets does for veterans?
Yes, 100%. No, it's definitely an honor and a privilege to be able to serve those that have served our country. So yes, it is 100% like a core value of ours, just to be able to value, to be able to customize a plan for everybody, and just to serve at the best of our capacity, because we definitely want to see everybody on their best foot and just doing what they need to be able to do out there. And I'm glad to be able to help them.
And as we're talking about service, Renee did identify himself as a veteran or a military family member. So thank you for your service. And then also Gabe, who mentioned my stepdad was also in for about 4 years. His dad was in the Army for 3 years. Thank you so much for your family service to the country. And this month is for you just as much as it is for myself and for other military families. So thank you very much. As we're going on, I want to bring it back to how we met and why this is actually happening today. Alicia actually reached out to us on the talent show. She watched us one day. So thank you so much for that. You don't know this, but that simple act really validated the messages we put out here, and better yet, that people are listening, because when you're talking to a screen, sometimes you don't know if anybody is listening. How important are connections like this, the one that you reached out and you made to us, to U.S. Vets, and in your personal enjoyment, and this is coming directly from her bio, helping others succeed and reach their goals, which I love to hear. I absolutely love to hear.
Yes. So LinkedIn, I've learned to love LinkedIn. I actually didn't use it that much, but pre-pandemic, as I just love the old fashioned way of just going out and networking, meeting people face to face. And, that's kind of been taken away. So with LinkedIn, it's been a great way to network and just be able to reach out. I was able to reach out and meet you guys, and just have that warm connection. And then who knows where it can go. I might meet one person here who can lead me here. I might be able to help them in another area. So just the networking aspect of LinkedIn has been amazing. All the jobs and stuff that have been being posted here, and just how recruiters and employers have just been connecting. It's almost just being like out in the community again. So I have loved this whole connection that LinkedIn has brought.
Yeah, and that's great advice for everybody that's in the comments. I've heard a couple people, I've read a couple people are looking for jobs or going to be looking for jobs. Take what Alicia has done and seen a lot of success with and just commented here and use it in your own journey forth for new employment. So great tip. Thank you very much. So as we're closing up, I always like to hear success stories. I like to hear what successes you've seen with clients thanks to relationships like this and ours specifically. If you
right. Of course. I mean, we wouldn't be able to do what we do without these awesome connections we have with recruiters and employers and TTEC. TTEC has been amazing, and we definitely appreciate that relationship with them. And being able to put on virtual career fairs now, like I said, since we haven't been able to do it in person anymore. So being able to build these connections has been able to help us be able to put employers in front of our veterans, help us make those connections, kind of like be that third party for our veterans. And like I said, with US Vets and the Career Development Initiative, we have 7 different places that we are right now. And overall, just this year, we've helped over 200 veterans be placed in a job or advance in their career because we've been able to make these connections and how much we are able to value being able to reach out and help veterans with their employment goals.
Amazing. Yeah. And for everybody that's out there, if you want to be one of those success stories, if you're a veteran, definitely look up Alicia Dyson on LinkedIn. She's there. She's active. She responds to messages. She reaches out. So you have a great resource, something that'll help you along for National Military Appreciation Month. I want to thank you, Alicia. Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for sharing your stories and letting us know a little bit more about the mission and the service at heart with US Vets.
Thank you for having me. I'm so glad I was able to share today.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye. So that I'm just smiling from ear to ear. I can't help that. She's so bubbly, so happy, and really great as a community partner to work with. Really looking forward to seeing where the relationship goes. So on to our next section. You guys are ramped up. You've heard a few tips. You're ready to go. Well, let me try to help you find your next role here at TTEC as our highlighted hot jobs with TTEC. So our first position, I am very intimately familiar with. It's our customer service. Oh, let me fix that. It's our customer service role. And you can always, as I back up, you can always go to ttecjobs.com and find amazing opportunities no matter where you are in the world or what you're looking for. So I have to go there myself. So TTEC Jobs will take you here. This is always a great place to start. View all the jobs, use a state or a region, use it by keywords. I do all these different types of searches, but customer service representative, the link is going to be dropped in the comments here on LinkedIn. You're starting to see the title on the ticker. So you have the information to just go there pretty quickly, pretty easily. This is what you're going to see as you come up. Tons of information. It's a work from home opportunity available in 41 out of 50 states. There's a great process to it, help you not only get through the process, make sure you're ready, make sure your computer's ready, but then training on the other end to make sure you're ready to go forth and do amazing things for our clients. I wanted to show everybody this. When you hit apply, it's going to show you the same information again, but this is actually the page where you apply, which it looks a little bit different. I don't want anybody to be confused by it. It's the actual place where you'll go ahead and apply online. The second position we're going to talk about is our team lead. Again, going through team lead, AWS engineering, remote US. When I picked these hot jobs, I wanted to highlight opportunities for our U.S. military members and families. These are great remote opportunities. They're work from home. The customer service position will travel with you. So will this one. So a lot of great opportunities specifically for those that are used to a military lifestyle or have unique experiences thanks to the military, such as AWS engineering that is remote United States. This is a great opportunity for you to collaborate and support your team, conduct requirements analysis, and design conversation and study new AWS service tools or whatever you need to address the project needs. So this is a mid-level career opportunities. And I always love to show that because TTEC has more than just entry points. Though we have a lot of great ways to come into TTEC, we also have some mid-level and senior leadership positions available for our military members. I really want to thank everybody coming out today. I appreciate your time. It's been so great, and it always goes so very quickly. That's our show for today. I really hope you enjoyed the talent show powered by TTEC, because TTEC is powered by our talent and those partners that help us find amazing talent. I want to take a moment and thank Alicia as our guest. She did an amazing job, learned a lot about US vets, as well as everyone behind the scenes that helps us do this on a bi-weekly basis. So appreciate those ladies that work very hard behind the scenes to make this show come to life. We will see you all in 2 weeks on May 27th. Thank you for joining me.